Peace, family. It's in the God, it's in the King, it's in the way. Now, Betty Shelby, the killer cop. Betty Shelby, the one who slayed Terrence Crutcher, is now back, serving as a deputy sheriff with a strap on her after she just slayed an innocent, unarmed, melanated male in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Went to Rogers County as another deputy sheriff got fired and got her job back. What is going on? That's that blue code. That's really what's going on. It's hard out here for a young brother to catch a job, but a cop got a job back after killing somebody 2 times. What is going on? Unemployment is high, but Betty Shelby can get her job back, and she killed somebody. Ain't that funny? Exactly. But this story is about to be broke down by the Young Turks. Obviously, they're funded by lobbyists, mainstream sellouts.
Betty Shelby, the police officer who faced trial after the shooting death of Terrence Crutcher, resigned from the Tulsa, Oklahoma Police Department, and then actually ended up getting fired in the next town over, neighboring Rogers County. Now, the sheriff there, Scott Walton, has been a very supportive person toward Shelby, has been a fan of Shelby. And for those of you who are unsure of which police shooting we're talking about, this was the one that took place last year, and it involved Terrence Crutcher, who was seen on surveillance with his hands up prior to Betty Shelby shooting him. Now, we're going to show you that surveillance right now. It's hard to watch, so I want to give you that warning. With that said, let's take a look.
We not about to watch this because you got to keep your eye clean. I'm not tired of seeing police kill black males, so we finna skip past this video. No point in seeing it. We already know she did it. Why am I watching it again? You feel me? What you did was wrong. Like, for real. You could play this all day, but if somebody speaks against your agenda on TV, it won't even get viewed. That's funny. But let's hear these mainstream lobbyists made it in this video, and I'm finna break it down.
Former Tulsa police officer who had supported her all the way through.
So she testified that she was scared because Crutcher appeared to be under the influence of drugs, didn't obey her commands.
Oh, good. Execute him then.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, look, I don't want to go back and adjudicate this case, because we've done it a billion times before. But what I do want to say is, look, this is not a different state. This is literally the neighboring county. And this was a very high-profile case. And I think it's important to be a police officer who has some level of trust within the community. And
no, but it depends on which community you're talking about, Anna. So, this Sheriff Scott Walton, maybe he's friends with her, and maybe he thinks, I want to support a fellow cop that I used to serve with in Tulsa. And that's being way overly generous to him. And I don't know what his real motivation is. But the message that he's in my county, and you've got your hands up, we'll kill you anyway. Because I just hired the person who killed a black guy who had no weapons on him, had his hands up, and I rewarded her. I gave her a job.
First off, how in the world is you gonna say, I'm a sheriff who just hired a black girl, you gonna say I'm a sheriff who just hired a deputy or a police officer that killed a black guy with his hands up? First, it went from Terrence Crutcher. Oh, let's make a story out of it. Let's put Terrence Crutcher names in our videos. The young Turks always used to have Terrence Crutcher Slade. Used to put his names in their videos. They just said they broke it down 1 billion times. So they made money off of Terrence Crutcher's name on YouTube. And now he's just a black guy. Wow.
I gave her a salary. A jury of her peers says she should never be a cop again. I ignored that. Whether you liked what she did or not, by hiring her, you have sent a message to the community that I'm rewarding what she did.
You're cool with it.
Yeah, and it depends on what you mean by community. Because he doesn't view blacks in that area as his community. He views whites as his community. Now you can say, oh, you're the jank, you can't read his mind. I can read his actions. His actions. If you cared about African Americans and all of the people that you're serving in your community, would you hire someone who clearly in broad daylight shot someone who had their hands up and who, didn't have a weapon? I mean, again, at a bare minimum, gross negligence. I mean, if she had shot the local mayor or a judge or a local businessman, the guy who runs the used car dealership or whatever, he has his hands up and she just, I don't care, who cares, whatever, boom. Or I'm scared, I don't know, he's a big white guy, with a beard, I don't know, boom, shoot him, kill him dead. You think this guy goes, well, hey, good job, way to kill the mayor, right? Okay, hey, I'm going to hire you. Oh, you used Bob down the street who we go to church with, who's a car dealer guy? Oh, you killed him even though he had his hands up? Great job, I'm going to hire you. He's not going to do that. They're certainly sending the message that
Oh, he made a good point. He's trying to show you that there's levels to this. Those cops and those white deputy sheriffs don't see African Americans in the same social level as them. They see them as a second citizen class level type. So when it comes to them, color is who they root for. Color at the end of the day is what they going for, just like us, how we go with our people. But nowadays we ain't even going our people like that. But so he's trying to say that if she would have shot the mayor or the pastor up the street in their community or their next door neighbor, Betty Shelby wouldn't have got her job back. But she can kill a melanated being like it's no problem and get her job back. What does that tell you about you and your value of life in this country? If they can not blink, not bop an eye. Exactly. Catch up. Zendaga, we out.